Shalini, oh, host. ఓకే, పిల్లలు ఎవరు రాలేదండి చూడు, ఈరోజు వద్దంటారు, నో ల్యాబ్ అంటుంది. 39 members. Hello. Screen share. In the beginning. What do people view? Hello. పిల్లలు వినిపిస్తుందా లేదు? ఓహో, వీళ్ళని అందరినీ అడ్మిట్ చేయాలా నేను? సో అడ్మిట్ ఆల్ కూడా ఇస్తే పోతుంది కదా. ఏది సెక్యూరిటీ? సో ఎనేబుల్ వెయిటింగ్, ఇవి ఎందుకు వెయిటింగ్ రూమ్ లో పాపం ఏంది పిల్లలు? డిజేబుల్ ది వెయిటింగ్ రూమ్, అందరు పార్టిసిపేట్ వచ్చేస్తున్నారు. సెక్యూరిటీ ఎనేబుల్. హలో. అడ్మిట్ ఆల్. ఎనేబుల్ వెయిటింగ్ రూమ్. నవీన్. హలో. హలో నవీన్. సిఆర్ ఆబ్సెంట్. Karthik.
Sir, I'm here. Likita.
Likita, very good. What about Naveen? Is absent?
I think
he will join. Okay, right, no problem. Able to hear? Likita.
Yes, sir.
Naveen also joined. Okay. Shall we start with the regular class work or go for week 2 programs?
Program, sir.
Program. What about you, Likita? Same thing?
Program, sir.
Okay, right. Are all of you are ready with systems? Execute that particular program. Hello. Hello, Likita. Naveen.
Sir.
Sir, we have our systems.
We are having your systems. Okay, right. Okay, no problem. So we will start with week 2 week 2 programs. Mainly dealt with control structures. As you already studied about the control structures, few. I think only decision control structures. So we have completed. Within that also, I think nested if not yet completed. But with this particular week 2, it will also cover for and while loop also. Now I'm going to explain it. I will see that, and you can execute that particular programs and show it to me. So after that, write in your lab worksheets, and you can upload as usual, as you had done in previous lab. Right? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now within this week 2 program, week 2 control structures, you are having 4 programs. So first one is that is A bit. Read your email ID and write a program to display the number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters in it using if, elif, else statement. So next one, that is B bit is write a program to create and display a dictionary by storing the antonyms of words. Find the antonym of a particular word given by the user from the dictionary using while loop. Next one is third C bit. Write a program to find the sum of the series 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2 plus 3 by factorial 3 plus 4 by factorial 4, so on n by factorial n. D bit is, so in number theory, an abundant number or excessive number is a number for which the sum of its proper divisors is greater than the number itself. Write a program to find out if the given number is abundant or not. So these are the 4 programs which covers in week 2. So first one is that is read your email ID and write a program to display the number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters using if, elif, else statement. As you are already aware of, the general structure of when you are going to use this if, elif, else statement means whenever we want to check the conditions, that is more than one condition have to be get checked, then in such cases, so we'll go for this if, elif, else statement. So general syntax of this if, elif, else statement is if condition 1, then block 1, elif condition 2, block 2, elif condition 3, block 3, so on and so forth, elif condition n, block n, else statement. So mute yourself, all of you. So if you are talking, so here I am going to get who is talking. All of you mute yourself and listen to me, right? So here, if first the condition 1 is going to be get checked. If that particular condition 1 satisfies, then block 1 statement is going to be get executed. If not, that is if condition 1 fails, then condition 2 will be tested. Condition 2 will be tested and block 2 statement is going to be get executed, so on and so forth. If none of the conditions satisfies, then else statement is going to be get executed. Here, what you are going to do here, so read the email ID, write a program to display number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters. So in this, you are going to read, that is input. First, you are going to input your email ID. Within that email ID, so you will be using how many within the given inputted so email ID, how many vowels are there, how many consonants are there, how many digits are there, how many white spaces are there, and how many special characters are there. So for that, so you will be using the for loop. For that, you will be making use of whatever the variable that you want to assign, that particular variable in that particular mail ID, whatever mail ID which you are going to give. From that particular mail, after reading that for loop, then you will be using if statement. First, you are going to, prior to this, so you have to initialize all the values of, that is number of vowels, number of consonants, number of digits, number of white spaces, and special characters as 0, because so you will be counting, that is if going to start with a particular first character is vowel, then vowel will be added. Second character is consonant, then second character consonant will be added. If third character is digit, then digit is going to be get added. Now, like that you will be getting adding of that particular character by character, which you are going to read from your mail ID. So first is going to, within that for loop, you will be checking the making use of if statement. First, you are going to check whether that particular first character, which character that you have entered is vowel or not. So vowels means A, E, I, O, U. No, but now ready chatting. Okay, right. So if so next one is elif consonant. You are going to make use of conditions. You are going to check for the consonant. Elif, you are going to check for the digits. Elif, you are going to check for the white spaces. Else, you will be checking for the special characters. Then they are going to be get added. Say for example, now see the algorithm for the program, for program A. So first we are going to input the mail ID. Whatever mail ID you are going to input, you are going to input that particular mail ID. Then second step, you will be initializing that number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, special characters as 0. You will be initializing all the means with whatever that you want to count, the vowels you want to count, consonant you want to count, digits, all these are going to be assigned to 0. They will be initialized to 0. Then you are going to make use of for loop for I in mail ID, whatever mail ID that you are going to use. So then you are going to check for condition. That is, if I equals to vowel, then count will be added to the vowel. Else if it is a consonant, then that particular character is going to be get added to the consonant. Say for example, now if you are going to take your mail ID, that is noorullah.rm @iare.ac.in. Then it within the for loop, it is going to be get started with I of 0 subscript, that it is going to be get started with 0. I of 0 is going to be stored as n. N is consonant, so it's not a vowel. So that's why that first condition is going to be get not satisfied. Then the second condition is going to be get checked. Since the second condition is true, it is going to be get added with the consonant. Now consonant will become 1. So now previously consonant is 0. Now consonant will become 1. Next character that it is going to be get read is so wo. Since it is vowel, it is going to be get added with the vowel. That now vowel count will becomes 1. Next one is wo. Once again, now vowel count will becomes 2. So like that it is going to be get checked. So first it is going to check for the vowel within the if statement. Elif, it is going to check the condition for that particular character is constant. If it is constant, then it is going to be get added. Elif, it is going to be get checked for the digits 0 to 9. If it is the case, then it is going to be get added to the digits. Elif, it's going to check for the white spaces. So if any white spaces are there, then they are going to be get added with the white space. Else, so add special characters. Any special characters are there, that at the rate, if you are going to take, that will be treated as a special character. Now after completion of all this, then you are going to print the number of vowels, number of consonants, and number of digits, and number of white spaces, and number of special characters within the given mail ID. That's regarding the algorithm. So any doubts or any clarifications for part A? Those who want to have clarification, unmute yourself and then get it clarified. Okay. Now let's say the program. don't take it and just giving this, but I'm going to hide this. So we are going to make use of that is mail ID. We'll be initializing the identifier as mail ID. You have taken the identifier as mail ID, which have been now we are going to read with the help of that is input statement. Input, enter mail ID. So enter mail ID. So whatever mail ID which are given, if they have been having the combination of upper and lowercase letter, then they are going to be get converted into lowers. That is mail ID equals to mail ID lower. If you are having the combination of upper and lowercase letters, or if you are entered into in the uppercase letters, they are going to be get converted into lower with the help of this built-in function mail ID dot lower. Then you are initializing the values, that is vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters as 0. Then you are going to make use of for loop for I in mail ID. You are going to check the condition. First, you are going to check the condition for vowels, that is I equals to, logical equals to. Here you are made use of assignment statement. If it is of assignment, you will be using single equals to. If it is of logical equals to, then you are going to use double equals to. So I equals to A, since it has been already converted from the uppercase, if you are having any upper or lower case, it has been converted into lower. So it is going to be treated with the lowercase letters only. Then it is going to be get added with vowels. Else if elif, it is going to add consonant, elif digits, elif white spaces, else special characters. Now we are going to print number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters. Say for example that you are given, within that you will be getting the results, right? That's regarding part A, that is first week 2 A program. Any doubts? Okay, right. Next B bit, write a program to create and display a dictionary by storing the antonym of words. Find the antonym of a particular word given by the user from the dictionary using while loop. Now what is the second program? Now you are going to create a dictionary. So create a dictionary and display a dictionary by storing the antonym of words. So what is dictionary? What type of data type it is? Dictionary. Hello. Okay, right. So within this program that you will be using, that is algorithm that I am going to make use of, initialize the dictionary with words and their antonyms. So first step 1, you will be initializing the words with their antonyms. And then second step is you are going to input how many number of words you want to find out the antonyms of particular words. Then you will be using while loop. So within that while loop, this condition is going to be get checked. If the condition is satisfied, then it's going to execute the block of statements which are present, or shoot of statements which are present. Then input the word. So whatever word that you want, for which antonym you want, words antonym you want to input, you will be inputting, and you are going to print the word and antonym. And the decrement number, say for example, if you are going to give number as 5, then it is going to be get decremented. So then 5 minus 4 minus 1, then it will be 4, 3, like that, that it is going to be get checked after mean. If it is going to be negative, if the condition fails, while condition fails, then it's going to stop, come out of the particular loop, and it is going to be get executed. Say for example, now we are going to, how we will be assigning the values in case of dictionary. You will be giving the identifier name of the identifier. Here you have treated as antonyms, assigns to, within flower brackets. Within flower brackets, you will be giving the values. In case of dictionary, you will be giving the value. That how with it you are going to give first whatever value which you are going to give is going to be called as key, and then colon its value. Now say for example, now you are given here achieve is the key and its value antonym is fail, ancient, modern. So arrive, depart. So like that, that you have given the words and their antonyms. Now you will be storing program to create, for creation of that particular dictionary. So you will be creating the dictionary by using the words and their antonyms. That is, in case of dictionary, you will be using key colon its value within single quotations, key values colon its so value. Now what are the keys here? The words, and the values are their antonyms. So like that, that you will be giving the n number, whatever may be the number that you want to give, n number of words and their antonyms are going to be get assigned here, and you are going to create that particular library. Then you will be inputting the numbers. how many number you want to find out the antonyms from the dictionary. So from that particular dictionary, so how many number of words do you want to find out? So you will be giving the number as a 2, 3, or 5, whatever may be the number that you are done. Then it's going to check the condition. While that particular condition is going to be get checked, if the condition number is going to be get satisfied, then you are going to input the word, and then you are going to print the word and its antonyms. Then it's going to decrement. N is going to be get decremented. Say for example, if you are given 2, now N will be decremented. So 2 minus 1, it will become 1. Then after 1, then it becomes, that is 1 minus 1, 0. The condition is false. Then it come out of that particular loop. It's going to display the word and its antonyms. That's regarding the B bit. Next, C bit, write a program to find the sum of the series. So write a program to find the sum of the series 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2, 3 by factorial 3, 4 by factorial 4, so on and so forth, n by factorial n. So what is meant by factorial 1? Factorial 1 is 1. Factorial 2 is 2 into 1. Factorial 3 is 3 into 2 into 1. Factorial 4 is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Like that, if it is of factorial n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on and so forth. So up to 1 it is going to get. So now, so if you are going to say, for example, that you have taken, if you have inputted n as 5, then the output you are going to get is 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2 plus 3 by factorial 3, 4 by factorial 4 plus 5 by factorial 5. That is 1 by 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 3 into 2. That is 6, 3 by 6 plus 4 by 4. So that is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 by factorial 5. So you are going to get the output as a 2.70833. Algorithm which you are given is, now you are going to input 578, 578. So now you are going to input the number up to which you want to have the sum of the series. So first you are going to read the number, input the number up to which the number of series which you want to generate. Then you are going to initialize. So factorial equals to 1. Why? Because the factorial of 0 is also 1. 1 is also 1. Factorial 2 is 2 into 1. Now we are going to initialize. It will be, instead of 0, you will be initializing the factorial fact as 1. And the result which it has to be get is stored as 0. Now you are going to make use of the for loop for I in range 1 to n plus 1. 1 to n plus 1 you will be having. That range is 1. It is going to start with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, so on and so forth up to n plus 1. Then it's going to make it, since it is of factorial 1 is 1, then if I equals to 1, then it will become, fact will become 1 into 1. If I equals to 2, then fact will become 2 into 1. So factorial 3 into 2 into, so whatever previous value that it has been stored, it is, you are going to get that particular result. Result equals to result plus I by fact.
Sir,
bolo.
the slides are not changing, sir. The slides are not changing, sir.
Slides are not sharing.
Yes, sir. Only on first slide only we are there.
No. You are having only first slide. Oh, till now you are listening only.
Yes, sir. Till
So
now
what?
first slide only.
Okay, right. Why you are not informed that now? Is it visible? Now is it shared?
No, sir.
Not yet?
No, sir.
No?
Sir,
No,
you are
sir.
sharing classwork, sir. It's not a lab manual.
What?
You are sharing classwork, sir. You are not sharing lab manual.
Oh,
It's a classwork, sir. Control structures.
No, not control. No. Week two control structures. Week
Yes,
two
sir.
you are having, no? Week two
Yes, sir.
control structure, right?
Yes, sir.
First slide is visible.
Yes,
Week two
sir.
control. Now second slide.
No, sir.
No.
No. Oh, right. Now,
No, sir. It's not changing.
No, sir.
Ah, ah. 5 minutes అవుతుంది అంతే.
కోడింగ్ ఇది
పైథాన్ క్లాస్ అనుకుంటా కాదు, కంట్రోల్ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ పైథాన్.
ఇంకేం సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి?
ఒక్కొక్క సెమిస్టర్ కి ఒక్కొక్క చేంజ్ అవుతుండే సబ్జెక్ట్స్, ఒక్కసారి ఒక్కటి ఉండదు.
మ్యాథ్స్ ఉంటుందా?
మాకు ఫస్ట్ మ్యాథ్స్ బీడబ్ల్యూ బేసిక్ ఇంజనీరింగ్, ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అంటే ఫిజిక్స్.
ఫిజిక్స్ ఉంటుందా?
బీడబ్ల్యూ అంటే ఫిజిక్సే. ఫిజిక్స్ అంటే మొత్తం అప్లైడ్ ఫిజిక్స్ ఉండదు, నార్మల్ ఉంటుంది.
ఉంటుందా?
ఆ?
ఉంటుందా? ఉంటుందా?
Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, now it's fine, sir.
Right. Shall we repeat once again?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. No problem. Okay, so in week 2, we are having 4 programs. That is, first program is reading mail ID. Read your mail ID and write a program to display number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters by using if, elif, else statement. B program, write a program to create and display a dictionary by storing the antonyms of words. Find the antonym of a particular word given by the user from the dictionary by using while loop. Third one is, now is it screen sharing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. 9 charts. Okay, right. Third bit is write a program to find the sum of the series. 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2 plus 3 by factorial 3 plus 4 by factorial 4, so on and so forth, n by factorial n. And then fourth bit is, if the number theory, in number theory, the abundant number or excessive number is a number for which the sum of its power divisors is greater than the number itself. Write a program to find out if the given number is abundant or not. Say, for example, now if we are going to input here 12, so the sum of the divisors for this 12, we are going to get 1 is the divisor of 12, 2 is also a divisor of 12, 3 is also a divisor of 12, 4 is also a divisor of 12, 6 is also a divisor of 12. If you are going to take the sum of this, you will be getting 16. Since the sum of the divisors is greater than 16, that is original number 12, that particular number is called as abundant number or excessive number. So you will be finding out, you will be entering the number and you are going to find out that particular entered number is abundant number or not, right? So these are the 4 programs. Now let's see first program. So read your mail ID and write a program to display the number of vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters by using if, elif, and else statements. As you are already aware of, you have seen the how to make use of when you are going to use this if, elif, and else statement. So whenever you want to check more than one condition, then you are going to make use of this if, elif, else statements. So within this if, elif, else statement, so you'll be checking n number of conditions, condition 1 to condition n. If condition 1 satisfies, then block 1 statements are going to be get executed. If condition 2 satisfies, block 2, so on and so forth. Condition n satisfies, block n condition. If none of the conditions satisfies, then it will go to the statements which are present within the else. Right now here within our program. So now first we are going to read the email ID. So algorithm for this particular program, you have written first step 1, you will be inputting the mail ID. So after inputting that particular mail ID, then you will be initializing step 2. You have to initialize. Why? Because within the given mail ID, you are counting how many number of vowels are there within the given mail ID, how many number of consonants are there, how many number of digits are there, how many white spaces, and how many special characters. That's why. So first we are going to initialize. You will be assigning all these vowels, consonant, digits, white spaces, special characters as 0. Then after that, then you will be using for loop. So for I in mail ID. So whatever mail ID which you have been given, that they are going to be get stored with the subscripts I of 0, I of 1, I of 2, I of 3, so on and so forth, I of n minus 1. Then it's going to check character by character. It's going to take character by character. And first character it is going to check. If that particular first character is vowel, then the vowel will be added. I mean, the count of the vowel will be added. Now vowel will become, instead of 0, it will becomes 1. If it is else, if the first character is not a consonant, I mean not a vowel, if it is a consonant, then condition 2 is going to be get satisfied and the consonant will be added. So if it's the first character is not a vowel, not a consonant, if it is a digit, then condition 3 is going to be get satisfied and digit will be added. Now digit will become 1. If not, none of them, that is, it's not neither it is a vowel, not consonant, not digit. If it is a white space, then white space is going to be. Else, if it is a special character, then they are going to be like that. That you are going to check the conditions, and you are going to get the total count of vowels and consonants, digits, white spaces, and special characters. You will be printing the number of vowels which are present within the given mail ID, and consonants, digits, white spaces, special characters, line by line. So for example, this is the program that you are given. Now you have been entering. So you will be initializing within the identifier mail ID. Mail ID assigns to input, enter mail ID. Whatever mail ID that you have entered, they will be assigned to or initialized within this identifier mail ID. If it has been having the combination of upper and lowercase letters or uppercase letters, then it is going to be get converted into lowercase letters by using this particular built-in function, that is mail ID dot lower. So then it will be initialized within this mail ID. Then you are going to initialize the values of vowels, consonant, digits, white spaces, and special characters as 0. Then you will be using the for loop for I. You will be checking the character by character which you have entered within your mail ID, and they are going to check the condition. First condition for the vowels. If it is vowel, the vowel will be incremented. If not, if it is a consonant, consonant will be incremented. Like that, you will be using if, elif, else if, right, else statement. If none of the can, then you will be printing what are the number of vowels which are present within that particular mail ID, consonants, and digits, so on and so forth. Right. That's Mahesh.
చూద్దాం ప్రోగ్రామ్ చెప్తాడు గురించి.
Right. Next one is, that is write a program to create and display a dictionary by storing the antonym of words. Find the antonym of a particular word given by the user from the dictionary using while loop. So for this, first you will be initializing. You are going to create the dictionary with words and antonyms. In case of dictionary, so you will be having keys and their values. Keys and their values are going to be get stored in dictionary. Then you will be inputting how many number of words you want to find out the antonyms of a particular word. Then you will be using the while condition, the check number is going to be get satisfied. Then you will be inputting the word which you want to have the antonym, and you will be printing word and antonym of that particular word. Then n will be decremented. The loop will be iterative till condition becomes false. If condition is false, then it will come out of the loop. So for example, now if you are going to say here, now antonyms is the identifier, and you will be initializing the values, or you are creating the dictionaries within the flower brackets. So you are having key colon value. What is the key value here? Key value will be the word, and the value will be antonym. Achieve, for achieve, antonym is fail, ancient, modern, arrive, depart, so on and so forth. Like that, you can store any number of words and their antonyms. Initialize, you are going to create the dictionary. So dictionary values are created with using flower brackets. Whereas if you are going to make use of tuple, it will be represented within the brackets, parentheses. If you are initializing within that is list, it will be represented within square brackets. So then you will be inputting for how many number of words you want to find out the antonyms from the dictionary which you have initialized or which you have created, and you will be inputting n. then condition is going to be get checked. So if condition is true, then you will be entering the number of word for which the word you want to have the antonym, and you will be printing the word and its antonym. Then n will be decremented. So if for example, if I inputted n as a 5 words you want to find out, 5 will be decremented. 5 will becomes 4, 3, 2, so on and so forth. If condition fails, that is 0, then it will come out of that particular loop. Next, that is third program is write a program to find the sum of the series. Sum of the series is 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2, 3 by factorial 3, 4 by factorial 4, so on and so forth, n by factorial n. So factorial 1 is 1, factorial 2 is 2 into 1, factorial 3, 3 into 2 into 1, factorial 4, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, so on and so forth. N is factorial n is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, n minus 3, so on and so forth up to 1. So for example, if you have inputted n as 5, you will be getting the output of this sum of the series. That is 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2 plus 3 by factorial 3 plus 4 by factorial 4 plus 5 by factorial 5. The output you are getting is 2.70833. For that, the algorithm that you have written, input the number up to which the sum of the series want to be generated. Then you will be initializing the factorial as 1, because factorial 0 is also 1, factorial 1 is 1. You will be initializing fact as 1 and the result equals to 0. Then so you will be making use of a for loop for I in range 1 to n plus 1, 1 to n plus 1. Then you will be using that is fact equals to fact into I. Then if I equals to 1, then fact will become, since it has been already made use of fact as 1 into 1. Now the latest value of the fact will be 1. If it is 2, factorial means n equals I is 2, then it will have, that is fact into 2, that is 2 into 1. 2 into 1, that 2 it will become. Next factorial 3, 3 into 2 into 1, that is now fact value will become 6. So like that it will be decremented main. So you will be getting the latest values of the fact are going to be get stored. Now result equals to result plus I by fact, because you are finding out the factorial of sum of the series 1 by factorial 1 plus 2 by factorial 2, 3 by factorial. So that's why you will be using result plus I by fact. Result is going to, for each I value, I equals to 1, you are going to get both the fact will be so updated, result also is going to be get updated. So fact for I equals to 2, fact will be updated, result will also be updated. For I equals to 3, so on and so forth. When that up to whatever may be the number, say for example 5 if you have given, you will be getting up to 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So after that it is going to come out of that particular loop, and then it's going to print result, that is number and result. So for example, the program that you have input the number up to which you want to generate. Now you have been assigned fact as 1, result equals to 0. Then you will be getting, say for example, if you have given inputted the number as 5, then the sum of the series up to 5th term is, you will be getting this particular result. That's regarding C bit. And the D bit is in number theory. Now you are finding out the entered number is excessive number, or it's also known as abundant number. When the number is said to be excessive number, or when the number is said to be abundant number is means, so if the sum of the divisors of that particular number, if the sum of the divisors of that particular number is greater than the number which you have entered, then the number which you have entered is abundant. If not, it's not an abundant number or excessive number. Say for example, if you have inputted the number n as 12, then sum of the divisors of this 12 is 1. 1 is the divisor of 12, and 2 is also the divisor, 3, 4, 5. 5 is also, 5 is not the divisor, 6 also. If you are going to find out the sum of this, so you will be getting 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6, that is you will be getting 16. Since the sum of the divisors is greater than the original number, 16 is greater than 12, then the entered number is the abundant number or excessive number. If not, it is not an excessive number or abundant number. The algorithm which are written for this one is, you will be inputting the number n, then you will be initializing the empty list. You will be initializing the empty list to store the divisors. because you would be getting the devices, and that has to be added up. All the devices have to be added up. So that's why you will be initializing the empty list. So to store the devices, and then you will be initializing add equals to 0. Then you will be using for I is equal I in range 1 to n. Now you will be dividing the number with the I. I will be, so starting with 1, I equals to 1. Then I will be incremented. I will becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth up to n. If, say for example, if you are given n as 12, it will go from 1 to 12. First, it is going to divide with 1. That is 12 mod 1. 12 mod 1 equals to 0. 12 mod 1 equals to 0. If it is 0, then it is going to add it to the list. If not, it is not going to get added. Else, it will be continuing. Continuing means then n will be incremented. It will becomes n equals to 2. So since 2 is the divisor, 2 is the divisor of 12. Yes, then it's going to be added to that particular list. So like that the process will be continue till 12. Then it's going to be get stored for j in range. You will be finding out the length of that particular devices which you want to add. Add that particular list to the list j. One list to store the devices, that is empty lists are going to be get divided to store the devices within that, and then you will be finding out the sum of the devices. So after finding out the sum of the devices, if the sum of the devices is greater than n, then the number is abundant. If that it is else, you will be printing the number is not abundant. So these are the 4 programs. So where you have initialized, enter the number. Now you have initialized the list with the empty list to store the devices. Now you are initialize add equals to 0. Then you will be using for loop. What is the purpose of this for loop? To take the devices of the given number. To take the devices of the given number, you will be making use of 1 to n. If you have entered n as 12, it will go up to 12. You enter n as 25, it will go up to 25. Like that you will be making use of. Then this is going to check the condition. N mod I equals to 0. Then list will be appended. Else it is going to be get continue. The process is going to be get continue till the enter number. Then we are going to use this j for increment to find out the sum of the devices. Now you have been added, made use of assigned add as 0. Then so if 1 is the divisor of 12, then it will becomes add equals to add plus L of j, that is 0, that 1. Now add will becomes 1. The 2 is the divisor, then it will becomes 1 plus 2, 3. So if 3 is the divisor, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. So like that it is going to be get incremented, and finally you will be getting the added value. Then it's going to check the devices. Sum of the devices is greater than the given number or not. If the sum of the devices is greater than the given number, then you are printing the entered number is abundant. If not, you are printing the entered number is not abundant or excessive number. Thus regarding these are the 4 programs which you are going to do in week 2. Any doubts or any clarifications? Any doubts?
Sir, sir, in fourth program for J in range.
Subhash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. A2. Okay. Tell me. 4th program.
For J in range, explain sir once again. Else continue.
That's first you be using. First you are initializing, right?
Okay. Yes,
First you are initializing, creating the list, empty list, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of this empty list? To store the devices, right?
Yes.
Whatever devices which you are going to get, they are going to be get stored within this L, right?
Yes.
Empty list. Now, what is the purpose of this J loop? For I you will be using, that is to take the devices of the given number. J,
Yes.
for what purpose you are using? To sum up the devices. So say for example, with the previous I have mentioned, inputted the number 12. The sum of 1 is the divisor of 12. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
2 is also the divisor of 12. 3 is
12
also
is-
the divisor of 12. 4 is also divisor of 12. 5 is the divisor of 12.
No, sir.
No, that's why 5 is not going to be get. 6 is the divisor of 12.
Yes, sir.
7 is the divisor of 12.
No, sir.
8 is divisor of 12.
No, sir.
9,
No.
10,
No, sir.
11.
No, sir.
No. So that's it is going to be it was for 12, it is not going to be get that. So
Yes, sir.
among from that 1 to 12. So what are the divisors you have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6.
Right? They
Yes,
are
sir.
going to be get stored, whether they are going to be get added by using this for loop. So J
Okay.
in range length of L. So what we have initialized add equals to 0. Now
Yes, sir.
the 1 is the divisor. Now add will becomes add equals to add plus L of J. That
Okay,
means
sir.
0 plus 1. Now the latest value of add is 1. Then 2. So 1 plus 2. So for summing up of these devices, so you will be using for storing of these devices, you will be using this particular, right?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Then after that, you have added, you have got the latest added value of the given sum of the devices, right? Some
Yes,
of the
sir.
devices where it has been added, which variable, what is the identifier? Add. Add is
Yes,
the identifier where you have stored the sum of the devices. Now, what is the add value? Latest value of add? 16.
16.
16, right? Next,
It is greater than 12.
right. What is the number that you have entered? 12.
12.
N is 12 and add value is 16. Then
Yes, sir.
it's going to check the condition. That is 16 is greater than 12. Yes. Since 16 is greater than 12, the number is abundant.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
Else
Okay.
it is going to give not abundant. Right?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, right. Anybody else? Any doubts or any clarifications? Okay, right. So all of you execute the programs and show it to me. Those who are executed, I will mean looking after those who are completed. So show the results of all the 4 programs, right? $62. What happened to 3%? 64. 2 absentees. Not 2, 4. 4 absentees are there. I will take to share me 3rd program.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I finished, sir.
Who? 89?
Yes, Likita.
Oh, Likita, good. CR. I have to host you, no? To show that. I will wait. So, see, program, you want to have program or question only?
Question, sir. Question.
Okay, on this one. Able to see? Able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Likita.
How do I show it to you, sir?
Yeah, right. I will make you as a host, right? Then you can share the,
Screen.
oh yeah. Number Likita, 80,
89, sir.
89, yeah. '89. Ready? చేయాల ఇవాళ రెడీ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది అదే ఈడే పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ అసలు యాక్చువల్గా షేరింగ్
సార్ మీరు స్క్రీన్ షేర్ ఆపేస్తే వేరే వాళ్ళకి వస్తుంది సార్ షేర్ చేయడానికి.
66. హలో
సార్ మీరు స్క్రీన్ షేర్ ఆపేస్తే వేరే వాళ్ళు షేర్ చేయడానికి వస్తుంది సార్.
ఓకే రైట్, అలాగే నేను ఆపేస్తాను. ఏది స్టాప్ షేర్. ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ చూడు ఇప్పుడు అవుతుందా? 66 89 లిఖిత. యా ఓకే గుడ్.
This is program
Yeah,
work, sir.
yeah. Able to see that. Okay. You can run that first program. Good. Right. Next.
This is second program.
Yeah.
I used while loop and also for loop, sir.
To count the number of words also. I mean, how many number of words? Word means you have made use of while loop for number of words is greater than 0. Then, yes, one for to check, another one to make use of. You print both word and antonym?
Yes, sir, right here.
Right. Okay, right.
I'm run.
Run it. Okay. So any word that not present within the dictionary? Not
I
one?
should use an Excel statement to check that.
Yeah. You have not used it, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't do
Okay,
that.
right. We can do later. No problem. That can also check. Why? Because both to be checked. So if that particular word is not within the dictionary, so it has to display the error message. A word not in this dictionary, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Next program.
I did the same program again using for loop, sir.
No problem. You can do by making use of for loop and while loop. Right. Good. Next, sum of the series.
And this is sum of series, sir.
Give 25.
25.
Okay. Excessive or not? 25. Give it once again.
Ex-
Excessive
For
or
the
not?
fourth one, sir.
Yeah, for the fourth one, 25.
Okay.
So it's an abundant, but so in that abundant number also, so try to print the divisors of that particular abundant number also, right? So this is the
All
number.
the divisors. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sir.
This is the number, and these are the divisors for that particular number, right?
Okay, sir. I can
Okay.
put it in a list, right, sir? All
Yes,
the divisors.
yes, absolutely. Okay, right. Good.
Okay, sir.
You write in the worksheets and upload it, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else? What, Naveen? Voice here. Anybody else who have completed?
So I have completed, sir.
Yes, you can share the screen. '83, Kishan Agrawal. Done on your phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem.
So this is by email.
So can you rotate your phone?
Yes, sir. So it's not rotating, sir.
Okay, right. No problem. Carry on. Execute. Show the result. Now it's okay. Right. 23.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Show your screen. Share your screen. Run program one by one. Very good, very good. Right, next. Right, next. Okay, some of the series. Check the condition for not abundant house. Last program. Or excessive number. Okay, no problem. Next, right, you can leave. No problem, you can leave. Delta. 73. Anybody else? 89, 83, 73. Only 3. So rest of the persons, all of you execute and save it. Write the programs and worksheets. Right? Upload it.